Hey, what's going on? Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Instagram. Let's not forget our people at YouTube. How are you guys doing today on this beautiful Sunday? November 1st. We are about 62 days to a new year, 2021. Wow. Hopefully, you guys have been able to stay safe, have been able to stay well. If you haven't, hopefully you have been able to recover full, well, and speedy. Um, Earlier, a moment ago, I shared a post about a little girl that's hoping to get adopted. Her two brothers got already adopted, and it's based on CPS. And I said a comment that CPS separates kids for a profit. Why did I say that, or why do I say that? Well, first and foremost, under United States Title 28, Section, no, Title 18, Section 3002, it says that the United States is a federal corporation. Okay, not me. I'm not saying that. That is what the government says they are. So a corporation is for profit. No ands, no ifs, no buts. A corporation's full duty is to make profit, to provide a service, to employ individuals to do something. Okay? So that is what a corporation is for. Okay? So the United States, under the United States Code, say themselves that they are a corporation. Meaning that the state of Texas or the state of anywhere is a sub corporation. Okay? Also meaning that every county and every city, because they come directly from the state, there are a sub corporation. Okay? That's meaning that it's being layered in three different levels and in three different layers how they're profiting. Okay, because if the mother corporation, if it's a for-profit corporation, the sons, the state, has to be for profit. Okay, the counties and the cities are for profit. You guys could go and look it up. Each of these corporations, your state, your city, your municipality, they all have a Duns and Bradstreet number. Okay, why would they have a Duns and Bradstreet number? Why would they have a EIN number? Why would they have articles of incorporation? Okay, so this is what happens in my point of view. Okay, the United States says, "Hey, you know what? Let me kind of make it simpler." Okay, McDonald's. Let's say McDonald's was the United States. Okay, let's say you have enough money to go start your own franchise. And you say, you know what? McDonald's is very profitable. McDonald's is so profitable that, you know what? I'm going to spend $2 million to set up a franchise and make money. That is what the states are. The states are a franchise of the United States. Okay, then they get their employees and then they make the counties and cities their franchisers. Okay, go look up what a United States person is. Go look that up, because there's a difference. There's a difference between an American national, what I am, and a U.S. citizen. What 99% of the people are. There's a big difference, huge difference. Okay, so once CPS opens up a case, first they need to have workers. How do you pay these workers? Through the labors. What are their labors? What are their duties and obligations? Is to go and find out, or go look and find children that are being in a mistreated family or in a household or something. Yes, that's good. That's good. However, there are some greedy people out there. They just go hunting and start cases for no freaking reason. I know that personally. Okay, that's why I know so much of what I know, because I have spoken before. Okay, so now CPS goes and open up court cases. When you open up court cases, to have a legal, lawful, and real court, there has to be 3 bonds in place. an SF-24, SF-25, and an SF-25A. What are those bonds are? Those are GSA forms. Okay, General Government Services, whatever the GSA stands for. Okay, one of them is a performance bond, the other one is a bid bond, and the other one is a payment bond. Each of those bonds range from $3 million up to $10 million per bond that the courts use and hypothecate and sell to the secondary market, and they make money. That is how the courts and the prisons make system. CPS is just a civil extension of what that court system is. Go look it up. Go look up if a court case has to have those three bonds. If those bonds have to be created, where is that money come from? Because the state don't have $3 million to go and start these cases from you guys. They are being hypothecated. That's the reason how they do it. They wrap these bonds, and if you understand the secondary market, like they do in real estate, like when you get the promissory notes and the contracts, and you sell them off for profit, and then you diverse. That's what's happening. But because 99, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna be very, very rough here, but 99% of the American people are so fucking stupid that they play on your guys' ignorance and they capitalize. Okay? If you guys been watching my videos for years, you guys have known that I told you guys this time last year, I told you a market reset was coming before the summer. Why? Because we knew it. We were informed of it. Something was happening. Something was coming down the lines. Didn't I tell you guys also that there was going to be some stimulus checks coming 3 months prior, before it even happened? I told you it was coming. Because if you study the past, the future, it will be similar alike, because nobody is taking the prerogative to change that past. People are willing to sacrifice their dignity and their personality to get that Federal Reserve notes, to get that title of nobility, whatever the fuck they're doing it for. Okay, so that's the reason why the system is going to be very, very hard to change without people that are running the system know what they're doing. So that's why if you are in the government system or a public servant, first and foremost, you should be a student of the law. Not what they teach you in Harvard, not what they teach you in Cambridge or in colleges. What the universal law. Okay, universal law, it is the highest law in the world, in the galaxy, in the universe. Okay, so these people should be in depth. They should be students. They should be initiate of this universal laws. Okay, I understand that. I am an initiate. I am in the system. I understand that. That is the reason why more people like me need to wake their ass up and put themselves in the systems and be able to maneuver and change it for the better good of humanity. Okay? So that is the reason why I said CPS is for profit. Okay. One girl says, well, it's not like CPS goes and gets the money directly. No, they don't have to. Why? Because if they get it directly, that is a moral violation with universal laws. Okay? So what they're doing, they're using corporations to be able to offset your bribery, your sacrifice. Okay? That is all these corporations are for. It's saying that, you know what? I don't want to take responsibility for it right now. I'm going to set it up for the forward. Okay? That is what's happening. Go look up what the United States is. I'll post it. Let me see if I can post it right here. Title 18, Section 3002. You would see what a United States is. A federal corporation. If you guys also want to send me an email, I'll even send you guys the articles of incorporation where they're incorporated out of Delaware. Okay? what I say, I don't speak fictions. I don't speak my beliefs. I could put you stuff through law and show you my point of view through law. Okay? So, I know some people get offended. You know, some people get attacked by what I say or how I say it. I don't try to be so harsh. However, some people's understanding and the depth of the information that we give out, it's up to the perspective and the understanding that you guys might have. I've been doing this for 28 years. Some of you guys are barely even going down this route. Some of you guys are not even gone down this route and yet want to start a conversation or an argument or a debate with me. Like, go do your studying. Go understand that. Go bring me some law. Go bring me some law and we could debate the law. I don't want to hear people's point of views and their beliefs or whatever, because at the end of the day, that means shit. So y'all need to understand. You need to understand and know law. Universal law. Okay? Because that trumps all type of law. You know, constitution law is based and protects universal laws. Okay? A lot of people are like, oh, I'm a constitutionalist. You know what? I am a God-given being on this land, and my rights are protected not by they're protected by the Constitution, but they're not given to me by the Constitution to me. They're given to me by somebody higher, my creator, my endeavor. You know, he gave me those rights. And now the government is confining and saying, hey, you know what? Because we understand there is a greater God or a greater good or a greater being, that we make this Constitution to make sure your rights are protected. That's what it is. Okay? So, yes, constitutional law is good. However, it does not trump universal law. So if you want to stand under the best law, stand in your square and understand universal law. Go and do some shadow work. Because a lot of people don't want to stand in universal law. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. And I didn't know this, but I had to go through this. Because a lot of us have done shit that has gone against universal law. Okay, karma is real. So for us to correct that universal law, we're going to have to go through that. But some of us don't want to do that. Some of us would rather just fucking pretend something didn't happen, so we're not level to that law. So we never live in our truth. Okay? But once you accept universal law as your law and your point of reference, you are going to have to correct some of your wrongs. Some of you guys are going to have to walk through hell to be able to correct what you did wrong. And not because the government told you, not because you had a third-party intervener tell you, well, you have to do this, you have to do that. No, but because you have a conviction with your God that God told you to do something to you to do it, for you to be right in his eyes. And some of us don't want to go through that. I didn't want to have to go through that. I didn't have to go through all the shit that I did wrong to say I was a good person. But now it's like, okay, well, you know, you understand this. There's no action. There's no action without a reaction. No. Understand that. Peace, love, and abundance be with you, because it is your God-given right. Execute it. Use it. If not, somebody else was going to use it, and you're not going to like the way they use it, because one of the universal laws, if you don't use it, you lose it. So, learn law. Learn universal laws. Learn the 7 maxims. Shit, do hermetic laws. They're simple, 7 of them. Understand, we are in the matrix. We are being played. If you are a U.S. citizen, go look that up, what that is. Go look up 14th Amendment. Your duties, obligations, and your responsibilities. Like I said, I'm an American national. I'm not a U.S. citizen. And they could run my name through their government fucking systems, and they have that because I took the proper steps to give me that separation of an American national through my father. Okay? So, peace, love, and abundance always be with y'all. And let's get it. Let's finish this 2020 and get ready for 2021 on a good note. Talk to you guys later. Peace, love, and